Hello again, and from this video, we're going to start some lessons related to vocabulary, how to improve the lexical resource part. Although we have discussed it in the beginning, and also we have discussed what are the criteria of the band skill for this particular part. So, if you can recall, the precise vocabulary is what we have learned during the um, band descriptor part or the evaluation criteria part. So precise vocabulary is very important for having better band skill in the vocabulary part. So let's try to understand what exactly is precise vocabulary or expression is and how can it fetch higher marks for you in the lexical resource part, right? So the precise vocabulary or expression means the words or expressions especially suited to the particular topic. So here just to exactly show you what exactly is the difference between using a common vocabulary or using a precise or specific vocabulary related to a topic. So I'm going to show you two examples. Sorry, actually, what example? But there are two parts of that. So let's try to see the first part of the examples, right? See here. This is a part of the essay, maybe introduction or body paragraph. But see, museums, most people would agree, are great places of education, and one must thank to the knowledge of their staff. They are well cared for things, and their rooms full of interesting items and pictures. Now, why I have colored some parts in red, that simply means like staff or well cared for things. Their rooms full of interesting items. Can we really change them into precise vocabulary that is related to the topic museum? Okay, so let me show you. Let me see this example. So instead of staff, if you use curators, that is exactly the word that we use who take care of the items in museum. Instead of well cared for things, we're using well preserved artifacts. Things is a too common a word, so you cannot relate. But the moment I say well preserved artifacts, museum naturally comes to our mind. So it's a precise vocabulary related to museum. And see, their rooms full of interesting items. It's very difficult to understand really whether we are talking about museum or not, although if you have to connect them with the remaining part to understand. But here you can see their enlightening exhibition and the galleries, and we all know that we use the word art galleries. So these are known as specific vocabulary. Now, let me show you three more examples really to see that how you can prepare for a specific or precise vocabulary related to a topic, right? So the first topic is I'm just taking traffic as a topic. It's a very popular topic. Let's see, if you talk about traffic, then these are the words congestion, long tail back, road rage, tow away zone. So these are comma is missing here. So road rage, tow away zone, reckless driving, jumping a red light, drinking and driving, drug driving, hit and run. So these all, the moment we use drink and driving, it immediately brings traffic to your mind. So any words that is naturally linked with a topic are known as topic related vocabulary or precise vocabulary. Let's take another. I hope you know the meaning of tow away zone. Tow away zone means an area when if you park the car that is considered illegal and your car can be taken away by traffic inspectors or their van, right? That is known as tow away zone. Let's see another example, and this time the topic is food or health. So see, calorie conscious, fussy eater, teetotal. If you know the meaning of teetotal or teetotaler, that means the people who don't drink at all. A dietary requirement, wholesome or farm or fresh homemade food. So wholesome food, farm food, fresh food, homemade food, these all are the food. Additives, which is added with the food to give it color or perhaps to preserve it for longer time. Whole foods. Preservatives, so I was just talking about, so preservatives, additives or color. That's gluten free. Is a kind of, gluten is an element which perhaps gives some kind of allergy to your body, so those people are advised to eat gluten free um, flour, or I don't know much about that, right? Vegan, unprocessed food, battery family, convenience food, and nutritional label. So these are the words that we can use here for this. And if the topic is related to threat to environment, here's the word you can use: shrinking habitats, biodiversity, endangered species. So you can see that these are clearly related to environment, climate changes, and we are talking about threat also, right? Environment, climate change, global warming, rising sea levels, carbon emission, fossil fuels, greenhouse effects, ecological balance, uncontrolled deforestation, toxic waste, contaminating, pristine environment, etc. So these are known as precise vocabulary. So you must point out this kind of topics that is generally asked, and you should try to plan this kind of vocabulary which is, or which can be considered as a precise vocabulary. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. You must be careful about this particular part when you prepare for IELTS. Thank you and bye for now.